Bueno, just doing the lava cave real quick with some buddies. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Done it quite a few times. And I got a 6 sniper rifle, which will make things a lot easier, as well as all the right kit for the job. I'm really not expecting to have any troubles at all here.
He's porting over the island right now.
Yeah, man, I'm not in a
Over.
rush. You know, you can get some bags down. Just gonna chill out till he's here. No rush.
Yep. Yeah, the skilly's like half beaten up. About a bunch of other armor.
Well, because I'm used to doing it alone, my strategy is pretty simple. I like lure them. I just make sure my retreat line is clear. Like there's certain spots I don't fight from because it's hard to run back, and I never have a problem with that strategy. My bigger problem was getting lost, but now I kind of know the way. I'm bad with in-game maps, man. You could like drop me in Mexico in the middle of nowhere, and I'll find my way around. But in a game, forget it. It takes me like a month. Call of Duty was like extra long.
I noticed that when I went across that lake, you looked a little lost.
I was probably, yeah, I got, might have been on my phone actually. This cave I can find my way to because I failed 4 times trying it alone, and finally on the 5th one I did it. But the main reasons I failed is losing my way back, you know.
Yeah. I want to bring my raptor pack here. I got a pack of raptors. They're up to like almost 600 melee each. It's crazy.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I just worry like about them falling, and especially trying to manage a few of them, you know. Like it's going to be tough not for them to fall in the lava, I would think.
Yeah, guess it'll work for the first bit.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get loaded on up. I believe we're pretty much ready. This sniper rifle's a boss. I used it in the snow cave last night. We did the snow cave last night with just me and a buddy. Basically highly dependent on the grappling hooks. The snow cave's probably undisputably the hardest cave on the island above ground. And it took me a couple tries, but I met up with my man Sick Chaos, who's a pretty skilled player and also, most importantly, knew his way.
So he has to run on the west coast to his base.
Yeah.
Could give him a
go get him if you want. Do your thing, man. I'm good. Like I said, I'm not like a rush kind of guy, so you want to do what you like. I'll just wait right here for you. So yeah, we ended. I have it recorded. It's long, so I'm gonna edit it up and make it highlights, and I will do it live, and I will do it live solo one day. The only problem with live solo is the weight. You know, you need a lot of sniper rounds. That cave's basically impossible to do with just guns on the ground. I mean, if you have a video of you doing that with just guns on the ground, post it. What we ended up doing was being like about 5 feet apart, him in front of me or vice versa. And if he was attacked and got stunned, I would grapple up right away and then fight from the air, which is amazing. And there were some places where it's a narrows, and there's a mob basically of dinos in there. And you don't want to there's just no way 2 of us could take them all. We're both running our best possible gear, but even with that, and we've been you know, farming gear on Scorched Earth, on Rag, and on this map, and this is a 2 times loot box map, so the loot crates have slightly better stuff in it. Even with that, and that's a month or 2 since June 5th. So, you know, after that much time, we've got rock and roll snipers. But even with that, when you got 3-4 bears, you know, a couple of those giant ape things, or the whatever they're called with the Y there and all that stuff coming at you, there's just no way to manage it. So the grappling hooks, climb right up to the ceiling, snipe them from above, and you're gold. The only reason I probably can't do it alone is because like I just mentioned, I get easily lost in caves. So it's a bit of a shit show inside a giant cave like that when you get lost. The other issue is the amount of ammunition grappling hooks you need to bring with you. It's a lot. So, you know, you're going to run into a huge problem with weight. You got to carry thousands of rounds. Well, not thousands, but I chewed through 600 or 700 sniper rounds, and I took a mind wipe beforehand. I built along the weight thing, and so I added a little more into weight, took a little off health. I had my absolute best fur gear, all the same things you see now, except I brought a pick instead of the sword to clear dead bodies so we didn't get bottlenecked. I'll put my water bottle in place here. So, you know, exactly the same hotbar almost every time for me. That allows me to memorize it and quick move to things. And it just wasn't enough. In the end, I carried less grappling hooks. He brought some rockets, and I did need to get some from him. And I think I brought 50, 60 hooks. It took a long time to get there. Not so bad coming back, but they respawn fast. They're hyped up, powerful dinos, and you better get ready to do your work in there, because it's a no-joke cave, but what a blast. Definitely my most exciting PvE time since Division, where, you know, some of those missions were very tough. And took us, since I had a crack team of 4 guys, 3 other guys plus me, and we're talking serious shooters, Counter-Strike guys, next level PvP players, and we did do a lot of damage in the dark zone. But when it came to some of those bosses, it took us a lot of practice to get it, you know. And I've been winding caves, as you guys know. If you check either of the 2 broadcast apps, I've been winding caves for a while. Well warmed up with them. I got the right. It was quite an adventure, no doubt. So we had a last-minute drop on this mission. Who decided to bail? Maybe coming back in an hour. Not sure where I'll be at then. But then a couple last-minute joins, so we're just gonna hold up and wait on them. Good tribe here on the island's been around since the beginning. PvP players, and these servers started PvP. We recently changed them, and just too toxic, too much bullshit, bad publicity, and just a bunch of crap. So we voted on it. We spent a long time discussing it, and in the end, we decided to go ahead and switch them over to PvE. And these guys stuck around, so they said, you know what, we're kind of, you know, with school going and stuff, it can be a little hard to maintain those PvP bases a bit and keep your stuff safe. So most of the PvP players just stayed with it, and now we're more of a community playthrough type server. We have the 3 DLC official maps, as well as Ragnarok. The reason we got Ragnarok in there is not everybody has Scorched Earth, but we want everybody to have access to at least the wyverns and the sand and the flamethrowers and stuff like that. So with Ragnarok, you can do that. I got to give it up to Wildcard for allowing that to happen. Not a lot of other game publishers or devs would do that, you know. So with those 4 maps, we got a shot at doing the playthrough before November. My goal, pretty simple, is to get every single Explorer note, which I have to start over because I reinstalled my game. Every single cave, every single boss killed, and all the dossiers, and ideally as many of the Steam accomplishments as well. And yeah, so by November I've got that done, and I can ascend into the new map and you know, finish that one up. From there, I guess, as opposed to shutting down, we'll hope that there's a really awesome total conversion out. We'll have that. We have another plan. It's still in the works, still in its concept stages, of possibly adding a PvP map, but not attached to the cluster. Private, invite only, with a password. So it'll basically be for the players that are already here. And then we're going to have 3 tribes. This is just the concept. It's loose right now. There's got to be changes made. Feel free to write a comment if you have any ideas or adjustments on it. But 3 tribes start pre-built, like as far as the group goes. They start all off at 0. They each have their own territory, and whichever tribe takes all the territory wins, and then we wipe and do it again or do something different. So that's an idea I'm throwing around. I do like the PvP. As an admin, though, I can't really play it, even though I do absolutely play legit. You know, there's always going to be a trust issue there, so I just won't do it. When I did have PvP, I tried not to play on them. You know, and just doesn't work out. So it's a lot easier from a management end with PvE. It's a different kind of player, a different level of toxicity, and the big issue I had with PvP is that there's always going to be some pushing or stretching of a rule or whatnot, and there's going to need to be a guy that's basically the admin, which you might as well call a judge in this case, getting in between two groups and negotiating if you're lucky. If not, saying, well, I'm sorry, you were wrong and he's right. And even with proof, what you'll notice in life is if someone really believes they're right and really believes it, good luck changing their mind. You know, they're right, you're wrong, that's it. And unfortunately, what I found with PvP is 2 people lose out of a 3-man argument. So the admin loses because someone's pissed. The player that didn't get what they want loses, and 1 guy wins. And mathematically speaking, those numbers are garbage to me. So I just don't want to do it. Now, I know there's people out there that are running PvP servers and things are going pretty good. They have heavy-duty rule sets. They've got a lot of experience with it. For me, it just wasn't the right fit, you know. The results of me having to PvP servers led to tons of downvotes for people that got upset at a decision I made, tons of dislikes, attacks on undefended tribes that I was managing, and just a bunch of BS, you know. And it's just not good when you're trying to get started with YouTube and trying to get started with Twitch, and you've got, you know, people that you ban from your server. So there's the self side and how it affects me personally. Then there's how it affects players, you know. Some people just don't want to be a part of that, and they end up getting dragged into it. So I decided for me as a manager, I'm just going to have a much easier time with PvE, and I love managing the server. I don't mind when people are messaging me being like, you know, I got this problem, this needs to be fixed, I'm stuck here, whatever. That never bothers me. I just don't mind it. Customer service for me was my life for so many years, so I do enjoy it. I like playing the game, and I like helping people out and working with new jacks and noobs. I call them new jacks, and the word noobs is played out, in my opinion. So, so that part I really enjoy. The part I don't enjoy is settling disputes, and then telling people what they did wrong if they did. I just hate it. I don't like spending hours a day typing, trying to explain to the person that's not happy the decision.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, man. Like I say, no rush, man. You guys all ready? Yeah, it's like I was saying, I pull back a bit here and there, so, I mean, that's how it's going to go down.
Alright. Wolf can tank some hits, too.
Oh, man, I'm not even worried about it. I've just done this so many times. As long as I don't get lost, I'm good. So yeah, finally, here we go. Enough babbling on there. We'll rock and roll this cave up real quick. I think this is my 7th time doing it. Took me 4 tries to do it alone. Lost a lot of stuff, lost a lot of gear, but I did finally make it. And of course, on the 5th try, super fun. Obviously, once you succeed. I think I usually go left here, no? No. Oh, it's another left later on.
That's where the dodo sacrifice was.
Yeah, yeah. Not too many troubles. Like I said, 3 guys. These guys know what they're doing too. You know, I'm not rolling with rookies, and even if, I would be perfectly fine with that. So I might have to shoot and retreat a little at this point. Just saying, maybe.
Yep. brother's AFK just for 2 seconds. Our parents got us both.
Alright, well, let's just hang out here then, maybe, and wait for him. If you want. I think this is where I usually turn left, I'm pretty sure, at this pool here.
Yeah, I can go left.
I'll plug in my mouse in the meantime. Feels like it's about to die. Yeah, odd thing is we do have quite a few brother combos. The Brotherhood tribes are brothers. My brother used to play on this server. And then these guys are brothers. And I think there might even be another one. So it's kind of got some family on the go here. Killing away. Just kind of felt like bringing out the guns, I don't know. Until I came down to do this cave.
Alright, we go left.
Not really managing my reload time.
That sniper's real good. My good stuff off Scorched.
Yeah, it was a bit of a job. I didn't get it here. I got it off Scorched, actually. I don't even bother farming drops anymore on this map. It's my best one. I got quite a few of them. Sometimes you get those gun jams just like that.
Walls.
There's another spot where I don't love the retreat across that narrow path there. Stuck it out. See, alone I would be pulling back for sure at this point, no doubt. It's just not manageable otherwise. These boys are working some pretty hard magic. Continues here. Sniper's got good durability too. The last great one I had terrible durability. What a crazy shot, but I cannot even fix it. Not until I get the tech thing. You guys go nuts with the crates, man. I'm not, I'm just here for fun.
I think we can keep hopping, or we can go around the right side.
Hey, your choice. I'm good either way. We could definitely hop it up. I mean, some of them I use my grappling hooks to be safe, but...
Yeah, we can hop it.
I believe we stayed more left. You go ahead, I'll go last, just so we don't fuck each other up.
As long as we stay on one side of the map. Because they can't get to us anyway.
Yeah, they'll fall in most of the time.
That was a dead end.
Yeah, it always is, man. They didn't update it yet. I thought we went left there anyways. I don't know. You know me with the maps, man.
I think we go to the right.
Yeah, it's not far from here, that's for sure.
I remember this place, yeah. We go right. Most of the places you can jump, that's why I just left it straight. Oh, we got a follower. And we go left.
That sniper just makes things a little bit easier. The only cave I would struggle with is the swamp cave and the snow cave. The rest of them are smooth sailing with this kit. And if I was alone, I wouldn't be just running into spots like this. I'd be thinking about missing. You know, with three, we got the cat or the wolf. So that don't hurt. It makes things a lot easier for sure. Yeah, I'll start working the bats at the end there. Sniper rounds and you realize, man, what use of it. Pull the old shoddy out. You want to heal that wolf a bit, or?
Nah, he's good. It's almost the end of the artifacts right there.
Sure is.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna keep it safe on this one.
There tends to be at least one or two on that. Already at least two. Should respawn. I don't mind to wait, but I'm gonna wait on it. I think.
I grabbed one, and another one just popped up right
It
there.
does. It does two right away. I find most times. I might go kill those bats for fun over there, and then hopefully, if it doesn't come up in 5 minutes, I'll bounce. But. A little more conservative now that I'm hyper low on ammo, you know.
Yeah, for the price of grapples versus parachutes, and this one, I just use parachutes. You almost just jump every single one.
Do they ever break on you, man? Back in the day, they would break on me. I mean, I always had a few of them, so it didn't matter, but. Alright, well I don't need the artifact that bad, so let's roll out. I do caves daily.
No, that's not right. No. Yeah, it is right. Never mind. Some bats if you want to kill them. I find the shield doesn't actually work too well.
I got a ascendant level blueprint for that shield the other day, but it was in the snow cave. I didn't get out alive with it, unfortunately. But the mats are crazy, you know. Fuck.
I got this from Scorch as a 2,000 Dara.
It's pretty awesome.
But like, I was looking at a scorpion head on. He still hit me, only doing 1 damage though, which is weird. But then the spider blocked all his webs.
It blocked the webs from the spider?
Yeah, it blocks.
That's
it
pretty
can block
cool.
rock golem throws. It can block it. But sometimes it takes Zard. Oh, there's a drop over here. Oh.
Yeah, this cave's not the best.
Hey, my guy's getting dehydrated, and I got about 4 berries left, so I'm
I got water. You need a water
gonna...
canteen? I got an extra, but we're almost out anyways. Yo,
Yeah, I
I don't know if
reset
I
the
told you. I was doing this cave, I was out of water, I accidentally fell in the lava, but I grappled out fast enough, and my water was full. Lava is drinkable in the Ark.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was quite good. I still didn't, it was on my 3rd attempt, I died anyways getting out, but it was a funny situation.
Should have filled the canteen while you're in there.
Yeah, I'm sure it would if you had, you know, but I mean, that would take some skill, like dump in, fill your canteen, grapple out, you'd have to be pretty quick. I don't mind to do another one, up to you guys.
Timmy might be able to go, but I can't.
Alright. Well, I'll probably head back to base and fuck around online a bit, see if I can grab up some players. It's just so hot, man. Fucking... The weather's been crazy. Freezing cold 1 hour, the next hour crazy humid, and I don't know, it's been a weird week. I just don't feel like putting on the air conditioning. Alright, well, good times, boys. Anytime you want to do a cave, let me know. I friggin' love caves, so I'm down.
Yeah, once we get sorted, we will, because we have to do some other caves, but once we get sorted, we will do bosses again.
Yeah.
The case gets somewhat developed.
I got some news on that. I don't know yet. It's not confirmed, but I think my bro went off to play on his own server, like, because he likes to do, like, wacky shit, you know what I mean, or whatever. So he might be bounced. If he is, I'm going to give him, he's already been 7 days. I give him quite a few more days, but then might have access to all those Rexes he's got and stuff, so that could really help for the bosses.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. One of our guys had a trade going with somebody who has a Tech Rex breed line.
Yeah, I think it's Roscoe, man. He's running really high Tech Rex
what,
breed lines.
Possibly we could get an egg from him.
Yeah, I just don't know what stats he has on them, though. Like, he might be just going for numbers and pushed it up. I'm not sure.
No, if they got high numbers, that means the stats are high.
Ah, cool. Yeah, he's been, he lost a lot in that cave. Did you see that screenshot he put up in Discord?
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck, that's painful, man. But anyways, what are you going to do? I wouldn't be jumping in a cave right before, or boss right before restart, that's for sure.
Unless you're joking around with a bunch of parasaurs or something, see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Alright then, take care guys, you know where to find me, man. Like I said, caves and bosses I'm down, and I'm pretty sure I got some decent Rexes now for it too, so.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, well, we'll continue broadcasting a little longer anyways. See what's going on with the other people, check out the district. I'm sure everyone's good over there. At least till I get back to my raft. I don't know, I gotta eat some supper, honestly. And put these brews back in the fridge where they belong, because the salt goes bad so fast, this stuff's not gonna last, you know. I used up, what, about 1/8 of my sniper's durability, and unfortunately these things are so many mats to repair. Once it's broken, I usually just go try and find another one. If I can fix it in my fabricator, S+, I will, but my best sniper has to be fixed inside a freaking, like one of the tech ones there, you know? So you can't fit all the mats in to fix it. Like 10K metal, 10K cementing paste, and 10K something else. So yeah, you know, I don't know what to tell you about the lava cave. The only difference, and you can see it in my videos, when I'm alone, I'm much more cautious. I won't engage them if there's a narrow, dangerous path behind me. I need to be able to run back safely, and be able to run back safely even if I've got spider web on me, and I'm in a panic. So any kind of narrow crossing is just not gonna work. Oh, I'm beat. Long day. I guess it was a holiday in Canada and the United States, so all kinds of new joins and other stuff to do. But, you know, so I've been kind of going at it since this morning. I think this is FedEx. Looks like they're getting some expansion on the go here. I would recommend glass windows instead of greenhouse windows there, though, guys. AI can tear through that. Not enough damage on those things. And we do have the S Plus mod, so you can, you know, easily add the whatnot to it. Now, if Human does come back and wants to do a cave, I'll do one with him. For now, I'll pop out on a break. And for those of you watching this now, later, next week, next month, whenever, I will let you know that we play on a 4-map PV cluster. You notice you don't see a whole heck of a lot of lag or rubber banding, even though we have pretty high pop and massively huge buildings on the map. Well, I shouldn't say massively huge, but our tribe's, let's see how many we're up to now. Our tribe's 32 people, and we live in 3 districts. District 1, 2, and 3 are right next to each other. There's a massive Golden Gate Bridge there that you see in some of the pictures and stuff. And yet still, this server runs gold. The reason being, this server is very, very high-end. All our maps are. So if you're looking for a place to play on PC and you don't want lag, don't matter where you are in the world, it performs really well. So if it's not right away up on this video, because I got to wait a little bit to change some info here, then it will be in the comment section of other videos. You can always look up Bigs Around on any search engine. I am very easy to find. And you're more than welcome to play with us. We always have room in our tribe until District 3 is full. And it's a long way to go for that. It's a brand new district. Got my trophies here for my caves. I did 1 boss so far. And as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I am doing a playthrough. So you're welcome to join us for that. Just because I finished a cave once, as you know, it doesn't mean I'm not doing it again. I like running them a lot. I like shooting. I'm anxiously awaiting Division 2 to come out. Possibly Fallout 76, and get back into some PvP killing. But for now, I'm all ARC all day. Even when those new games come out, though, ARC's always a part of my life. We keep the community going. We're 100 strong or more, quite a bit more in the Discord. So feel free to join us anytime. You know, it's not hard. Outside of that, guys, have a great night. Thank you for checking in. Bigs Around is always around. You can find me anytime.